Yeah, just so if you're just tuning into this, this is the 60th today.
Oh, yeah.
This is the 60th edition, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to say this is season 3, episode 2 of
The
HOSA Way. Hey, welcome back. I'm Mark.
I'm Sam.
First off,
Starting this Friday, the state officers are going to be releasing weekly webinars on HOSA career exploration interviews.
which is awesome. We're super excited about that. This week, this Friday, will be the very first one that is released.
Yes.
Who is it with?
Dr. Anna Matthew, MD. She's the assistant professor in Division of Nephrology at U of M.
Nephrology, defined as...
It's the physiology of the disease of the kidneys.
Yeah, we knew
And
that.
she's also the director of Young Adult Nephrology Clinic. So all in all, this topic is about clinical research. Also, if you go to the Michigan HOSA Instagram stories, like right now, they have a question box that you can send specific questions that you want to ask this Dr. Matthew. Or you can also email the state officers at this web email. The annual Gift of Life HOSA Challenge is scheduled for November 1st through the 19th this year.
There are 2 ways to participate in the Gift of Life. No, there's lots of ways to participate.
Yes, there's 2 ways to
win the Gift of Life. The first one is based on activities.
Yep, activity points.
And the second one is based on how many people register on the donor list. New people.
How many new organ donors there are.
More information, or in this synapse.
Well,
actually.
more information to come.
Can I point these people in one direction?
Yes.
Okay. If you want to know about Michigan HOSA, if you want to promote it at your school, if you're wondering about ways that they can get involved, activities that your chapter can do, how to do anything, the Michigan HOSA YouTube channel was designed exactly for that. We answer many questions in different forms on the Michigan HOSA YouTube channel. Please be sure to check that out. It is a phenomenal resource. Speaking of, another phenomenal resource is the newly organized. Yes, Michigan HOSA website. Sam, tell us about that.
At the top of the home screen, you'll see the different tabs.
Sure.
And so the important ones for you all are the MI HOSA, and that has at the drop down, there's a teacher's page, a student's page, and an alumni page. Lots of resources designated for those specific people. Also, there's an events tab, and that has informational pages for regionals, the Gift of Life HOSA Challenge, states, etc. There's a competitions tab, and that's where you can find general rules and regulations, guidelines, competitive event, frequently asked questions, and then lastly, a resources tab that you can do online payments, Synapse archives. Also on the front page, you'll see a sticky note, and on there we will do our best to update the most important thing at the moment.
Speaking of important thing at the moment, it is helpful to have your state officers or all your members sign up for this Michigan HOSA, the Michigan HOSA Synapse, and they can also subscribe to the HOSA Way with Mark and Sam.
We announced that the regional leadership conferences will be virtual again this year.
The fact that it is regionals, let's move forward.
The fact that it is virtual.
That's what I said. The fact that it is virtual, let's move forward with that. What do we need to know about the schedule?
That it's out.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you.
is it
and
safe
that's the HOSA Way.
Go to www.michiganhosa.org/regionals. This is the page that has all of the information you need to know about the virtual regional conference.
Such as the schedule.
Event modification sheets are slowly going to be coming in available. Stay tuned for that. Deadline. Virtual regions, because again, with it being virtual, we are going back to the regions 11 through 19.
One of the spectacular things about this year's regional conferences is that the skills we're going to add a skill component to it. It's just not going to be a test only. The more we are able to add value for the students and have them practice, the better. So Sam, what are they going to do?
For each event, there is a skill we selected. Students are going to perform that skill on a video. Okay, it's going to be a continuous shot of the skill no resources in terms of notes, guidelines, and they're just going to perform the skill and submit the video, and judges will use the rating sheets to judge them. Also on the regionals page, last year's competitive event history. And so this is fun for students to look at before they pick what event they want to do this year, because it goes through every event, how many people from each region participated in that event, so they can maybe use it to their advantage. Because if you saw that for region 14, 67 people did medical terminology and only top 10 are advancing to state,
7 did prepared speaking.
Correct. Maybe you want to do something else. So that is a cool resource to use. And then of course there are many instructions, such as how the online testing works, how to like the policy on video recordings, ethics, etc. Please, please, please use that resource for all regional information. And that's the
HOSA way. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm not sure if I feel big, right? Because it's not like last year. You're smirking. I know. Come on. You're giving it away. I'm trying to be interesting here. Life's a dance, learn as you go. Sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow.
Why do you always have that song in your head?
I don't know.
Life's a dance, you learn as you go.
It's one that Hazel sang on YouTube.
Life's a dance, you learn as you go. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow.
Once.
Oh, yeah, not that one. I was thinking of the Joker or the whatever.
The Gambler?
The Gambler.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is a song. That's
The
funny.
Joker, yeah, by Steve Miller Band.
Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner.
I'm a joker. I'm a smoker.
I'm a midnight toker.
Ooh.